Okay, good morning class. I'm your teacher Angel Antorio. You can call me Teacher Ann for short. And I will be your teacher for today. So we will proceed on our discussion, and our topic for today is all about context clues. Okay? Please read everyone the context clues.
Context clues. They are clues in the sentence that help the readers figure out the meaning of unfamiliar words. When we look at the context of a word, we look at how is it being used based on the words in the sentence. We make an education prediction as to what is challenging vocabulary. Word meaning, context clues are usually important because their comprehension, effective usage lead to academic success.
Okay, thank you. And context clues in the simplest term is information or hints that found in a sentence or in the found paragraphs or surrounding text that help us to figure out what is the meaning of unfamiliar words within the sentence. So instead of having looked up every unfamiliar words in the given sentences, we can use these clues to make good guess what is the meaning of that unfamiliar words. It helps us to better or easier understand. So generally, we have 5 types of context clues. Number one is definition clues. So the new term may be formally defined or sufficient explanation may be given within the sentences or the following sentence. Clues to definition include that is, commas, dashes, and parentheses. So in this definition clues, what are the type of clues context here? So we have the word that is. What else? Yes, we have the word, comma, dashes, and parentheses. So this type of context clue here is where the meaning of unfamiliar word is directly explained in the sentence. It is usually often placed immediately in the afterword or in a question. It helps us to make what? To make easier understand. Okay, very good. So I have here an examples. Okay, everybody with these examples. Okay, thank you. His emaciation, that is, his skeleton-like appearance was frightening to see. So in this example, in these sentences, we do notice that we have unfamiliar word. So what is our unfamiliar word? The word what? Okay, emaciation. So the word emaciation, we look for definition in it. Okay, we read and comprehend the examples and find the definition of emaciation. So when we see that is, what are context clue here? Okay, very good. The word that is. Okay, so when we see that is in the sentences, that is introduce the definition or clarification of a word or what? Okay, very good. A phrase. Okay, so obviously the emaciation and the skeleton-like appearance. Obviously the skeleton-like appearance is definition of what? Okay, very good. Definition of emaciation. Okay, again, what is the definition of clues? Okay, where the meaning of unfamiliar words is directly explained in the sentences. Okay, proceed on number 2, and all of you, I want you to read this. Okay, thank you so much. Then, example clues, sometimes when a reader finds a new word, an example might be found nearby that helps to explain its meaning. Words like including such as unfamiliar with Piscatorial, then this statement over here is our examples or our given examples that can support or that can identify the meaning of Piscatorial. So obviously, the Piscatorial is referred to the what? Okay, very good. Refers to fish. Okay, then we proceed and number 3. Okay, number 3 is synonym and restatement clues. Okay, everybody, I want of you read this. Okay, readers maybe discover the meaning of an unknown words because it repeats the idea expressed the familiar words in their life. Okay, this type of context clue is where the meaning of unfamiliar words is using or explained by using a similar words or phrase nearby that can help us or easier understand what is the meaning of unfamiliar words. So if you do this, okay, I want all of you to read this examples. Okay. Okay, flooded with spotlights, the focus of all attention, the new Miss America began her year-long reign. She was the cynosure of all eyes for the rest of the evening. So in these sentences, in these examples, if you really carefully read and comprehend, you will find the similar words to connect the unfamiliar words. The unfamiliar words here is the word cynosure. So if we read, flooded with spotlights, you know what is the meaning of flooded with spotlights? It's like attention. All of your attention is focusing on you. So focusing on you, Miss America began her long reign. So immediately, so the cynosure is probably the similar words of here is what? Okay, the focus of all attention. Are we clear? Okay, number 1, again, the definition of clues is where the meaning of context clues, where the meaning of unfamiliar words is directly explained in what? Okay, directly explained in the sentence. The number 2 is example clues. Again, what is example clues? Where the meaning of unfamiliar words is what? Is clarification by providing an examples. Okay, understand? And number 3. The number 3 is synonym and restatement clues. Again, that is where the meaning of unfamiliar word is explaining by using what? Okay, explaining using similar